And away we go in the Wright family 600-metre Thomas Wright Memorial Mile. Leading the way, Gregor Dingwall. Salvador Gerardo, his father. Salvador Gerardo's in second place. Then we've got a gap of about 60 metres of Flagstaff Hill mile winner in Jordan Harvey. Following him through Lachlan Hennig. He'll come through with 3 laps to go, I think. Look like Gregor Dingwall and Salvador Gerardo. And then we've got Jordan Harvey in 4th place. Is Lachlan Hennig. In 5th place, Craig Thorley Mills. Following him through number 1 is Matthew Konechka. And then we've got the green and the yellow together, and that's Tim Earl and Matthew Hanna. And then long gap to Lachlan Scott. Well, we've got 4 groups of 2. Gregor Dingwall and Salvador Gerardo. They're about 50 metres in advance to Jordan Harvey and Lachlan Hennig. And about another 20 metres to Craig Thorley Mills, Matthew Konechka, and Tim Earl has just now got a little bit of separation on him, and Matt Hanna, and a long gap to Lachlan Scott. They go down the back, and he's got 2.5 laps to go. We're still the leader. Gregor Dingwall leads from Salvador Gerardo. Now Lachlan Hennig runs into 3rd. Jordan Harvey's in 4. Then you've got Craig Thorley Mills in 5th place. Matthew Hennig just being passed by Tim Earl, who goes into 6th. That pushes Konechka back to 7th. And then you've got 8th and 9th, Matt Hanna and Lockie Scott. They go down the back, they go straighten up past the sausage man, and it's still the leader now. It's still now Gregor Dingwall and Salvador Gerardo. They're going to battle out for top place with 2 laps to go. About 45 metres now in front of Lachlan Hennig. They're doing it pretty well, these 2. And now Salvador Gerardo's taken over from Gregor Dingwall, who's not going to be denied and sits on his tail. About 20 metres to Lachlan Hennig. Now we've got the green runner of Tim Earl runs into 3rd. Jordan Harvey's there also now, Craig Thorley Mills. It's a group of 4. They're going to work together to get to the lead bunch. Matthew Hanna's still battling on with Matthew Konechka, long gap to Lachlan Scott. They go down the back straight. Now Salvador Gerardo is now about 3 metres in front of Gregor Dingwall, and he's putting a little bit of distance between him and Gregor. About 20 metres away is Tim Earl. Behind him is Jordan Harvey running nicely with Lachlan Hennig and Craig Thorley Mills. Those 4 runners are going to be featuring the finish later on with Matt Hennig. That's Matt Hanna behind them with Matthew Konechka, and then a long gap to Lachlan Scott. Well, he's now separated about 8 or 9 metres from Gregor Dingwall. That's the leader, Salvador Gerardo, leads from Gregor Dingwall. Now in 3rd place, Tim Earl has made up a lot of ground on this lap. Also there, following him through is Jordan Harvey. Then we've got Craig Thorley Mills and Lachlan Hennig. Those 4 runners are well in this contest. It's still Salvador Gerardo. He's going to go through with a bell lap. And also there's Tim Earl in 2nd place. Now Jordan Harvey in 3rd. And he goes through with a bell. Salvador Gerardo, he's 400 metres from home. Tim Earl in 2nd. Jordan Harvey, he lifts his rating. Also there, Craig Thorley Mills in 4th. In 5th is Lachlan Hennig. 6th is Gregor Dingwall battling on. Then you got Matthew Konechka, Matthew Hanna, and Lachlan Scott. They come up with 300 to go. And Tim Earl goes to lead. He's looking at his 2nd. Winning over this distance at Thomas Wright Memorial. Here goes Jordan Harvey winning. So it's going to be Harvey. Further down is Gerardo. Also there, 4th place now, Craig Thorley Mills is running on with Lachlan Hennig behind him, and Gregor Dingwall further back to Lachlan Scott, who's taken over a couple from Matthew Konechka and Matt Hanna. With 2:20 to go, Tim Earl leads. Jordan Harvey trying to stay with him. Also there's Salvador Gerardo trying to stay with Jordan. It's Tim Earl and Jordan Harvey. Tim Earl about 4 metres in front. He's eyeing off his 2nd win here at the Thomas Wright Memorial Mile. And it's going to be Tim Earl about 3 metres in front. Jordan Harvey's coming out after him. Tim Earl now stretching out. And Tim Earl doing a great job. He's going to go to the line. Jordan Harvey in 2nd place. Salvador Gerardo, Craig Thorley Mills, Lachlan Hennig. That's Tim Earl's win in the mile for 2018. Jordan Harvey 2nd. Salvador Gerardo 3rd, Craig Thorley Mills for 4th, Lachlan Hennig for 5th, Lachlan Scott, big run for 6th place from the 3 runners just behind him, Matthew Konechka, Matt Hanna and Gregor Dingwall.